If you're like me, you have a ton of awesome stuff and just not a lot of places to put it. I feel you. It happens to me all the time too. So if you're like me, you maybe have a lot of jewelry, and I certainly do too. And one of the ways that my sister taught me was to put them in these little plastic bags. And I love it because it helps with oxidation, so that my jewelry doesn't get tarnished and get, you know, kind of ugly and funky, because I wear cheap jewelry. It's also convenient too, so if I'm on the go or I'm about to change my outfit in the car, I have these little plastic bags I throw in my purse, and the jewelry doesn't get tangled or messed up along the way. So one of the greatest solutions that God ever made was this really cool hanging jewelry caddy. So I just simply take my little bag and tuck it away into one of these pockets, and then I can see all my jewelry nicely stored and cute and pretty, and then I can just pick what I want for the day. One great solution. I love it too because it's also double-sided, so it gives me a lot of variety, and I can hang tons and tons of jewelry in just a very small space. Plus those little baggies allow me to now put 2 or 3 items in each pocket. So that's certainly something that's super helpful. Pick this up at my local discount store. One of my favorite accessories is scarves. I love them. They're great for every outfit. They really add a lot of panache and flavor to my different items, but I don't wear them a lot. I live in Hawaii, and I need a place to store them for the downtime. So one of the greatest things that I found yet is this really cool system where I can hang my scarves or any fabric pieces that I don't need for every season. Because I just simply unhook the latch. I can store about 20, 30, 40 scarves on here if I really want to, and I can simply layer them up and get them just right, and add all my scarf collection, and then click it back in. And then I've got you know, 3, 4, 5 scarves I can get on there at one time and hang it in my closet. And now everything is ready to go. This is also great because I can hang belts, I can hang longer jewelry if I want to, and even sashes or anything really that's long that you don't want to get wrinkled. So this is a great product. There's a lot of wall and vertical space in a closet, and it's always cool to utilize those spaces. You don't just have to use the rods that are already installed. So I have this really cool rod that I found at my store, and it's a stainless steel rod with these really cool S-hooks on them. And I think it's a great way to hang like cool hats or ties or belts, but it helps me utilize that vertical space in just to get those items off of the floor, off of the wall, or out of a box, and really be able to utilize them. It keeps the hats with a great kind of a fit, so they don't get all scrunched and wrinkly, and it just gives me a great place to kind of hang my hat. So now that we've used our vertical space and we've used our hangers to the max, there's still one more place that's left in that closet that will definitely help you with that clutter, and it's the back of a door. So, you know, you see these shower caddies, they're also perfect for the closet. So you can simply hang them on the door, and you can put things on top of them like lotions or colognes or personal products that you really love but, you know, don't want to necessarily clutter the rest of your space with. So that's a perfect place to start. But additionally, I found these really cool shower hooks. You can find them at any store. And I love them because I can just simply clip them on the bottom of the shower caddy. And then I can hang something simple like a belt or a couple of belts on each loop. And I've got an entire system with tons of extra additional storage. So I could probably put up to 50, 60 belts on here. I mean, it doesn't have to be one belt per thing. You can also do ties, which is a really great way to kind of organize your ties and keep them organized and clean, and they won't get wrinkled by just shoving them in something. So this is a great way to kind of get rid of that for you fellas out there. But this is a great solution for a very useless but now useful space. And a lot of you may have rental property and you don't want to put a lot of holes in the wall. This magazine rack is only held up by 3 small screws. What I love about it is I can put my binders, I can put my laptops, and I can put my magazines all in one space. What's cool about this is I can also wrap my cords around the back of the brace and plug in my laptop, so that now I have an all-in-one home system.